Healing shame. We're jumping right in. It is August 26th in America, this boring ass son of a bitch place that fucking sucks. What is this video going to be about? This is going to be a message to all the degenerates, all the rejects, all the incels like myself who are in this country and need to be the fuck out because we don't fit in. I am tired of the feministic bullshit control that these bitches here have over the dating options and being able to pick and choose who they want. It is wrong. It's backwards and flawed, and you can all fuck off. I don't want you anyway. Asian women are more beautiful. You're fat and ugly. And if you're attractive here, you're a fucking cunt and a bitch. And you're career focused and you're going to be 50 with your all fucking eggs dried up and no kids because you focused on your career. And for that, fuck off too. You're all idiots. There are a lot of men out there in this country and in other Western countries who are struggling to date just because the women here are picky, choosy. They want to play. They don't know what they want, and they want to reject people because they're hurting and they're fucking sick. They're sickos. I've been living in Asia for a while, and I'll bop over to Asia and I'll swipe on Tinder, swipe. Out of 10 women I swipe on, I'll get about 8 hits. Here, 2 if I'm lucky out of 10, maybe 1, maybe 2. Something's wrong with this picture. The Asian women are more beautiful, they're more loyal, they're more committed, they're more feminine, their bodies are better, the faces are better, and they're in general just nicer, better people. It's just an awesome culture, Asia. But here in this culture, they got something wrong with it. Something ain't right. I don't fit into it. If you're an American man here, you are going to be nothing but frustrated with the women. They think they run the show. And then the women wind up dating guys from outside the country who immigrate in because they don't want to deal with the Americans either. The American guys, the American men don't want to deal with the women, and the American women don't want to deal with the men. So fucking just stop dating each other. Fuck you. You're idiots. I'm going to date Asian, Mexican, South American, and you're going to date whoever the fuck you want. But we're not going to be dating each other. That's over. I came back here. I've been back here so many times over the last 13 years trying to see, actually technically probably 10, 9 or 10 years, and I've been trying to see if it's ever going to work. And every time I come back, it's nothing but frustration. I have a couple good runs for a short time, and then it always blows up. Then I wind up going to Asia, and that's what I'm going to do again. But I want to let you guys know if you are in the incel camp and you're really angry at these women because they can have sex anytime they want with any dude they want at any time they choose. They can go no sex, and when they want it, boom, in one day they got it. And for men, we got to fight and struggle and play their game and get ghosted and date fat women and ugly ones and bitches and insane ones. It's not worth it, brothers. Let me tell you something. Get the fuck out. GTFO this bitch. Get to Asia. I've heard some people saying you're running if you do that. Well, why be in a place where you're suffering to date when you can be in a place where the girls are falling all over you? If dating's important, if sex is important, this is not the place to be. America is not the place. Trust me. You get to Asia and the blondes and the Americans, they don't mean shit. Nobody wants to date them. All the foreign guys there say, fuck you. I don't want to date your ugly blonde ass. These Asian chicks are way hotter, better body, nicer. Their sex is better. They're tighter. You're loosey goosey, like sticking your dick in a hot bathtub of water. Fuck you, you know. Plus, here in America, there's this single mom syndrome. You know, you got moms here. who've got 5 kids and 3 different husbands, and they're career focused, and they don't have no time to date. It's bullshit. I'm tired of it, and I'm not sticking around. Thank God I don't have to. There's nothing keeping me here. I don't have to pay child support. Thank God I didn't knock up some American bitch and her fucking try to destroy my life like I've heard so many other horror stories. And I'm grateful. So I'm moving on, bitches. You missed out. You always will. And when I see those bitches in Thailand and China, I just go the other way. I don't want to know them. As soon as they come in, blah 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 blabbering that loud ass American machismo they got, that arrogance. You know, when I was in China, I always knew it was an American. Can hear them coming a mile away, and the women are loud, louder than the men. That is not right. So I had to come back to America this time to really put it into perspective and to recognize this is not fit for me. It's just not. Many great things. The nature is beautiful, but the nature doesn't represent the people. It's not representative. Or I should say, the people don't represent the nature. I don't know. Anyway, there are good things about it too. Healthcare, Walmart delivery, grocery delivery. You can own a firearm and all that cool stuff. There's a lot of great things. Some things are convenient, but pharmaceuticals are heavily pushed here. And if you want to get one that's helpful for you, got to get a prescription for everything. So a lot of control, stripping the citizens of their autonomy. And I'm just here to tell you, if you're an incel, degenerate outcast, don't go on a mass shooting spree. Trust me, I've thought about it myself. Don't do it. Just realize it's not worth your time. You don't need to get in the headlines that way. Get overseas, do something cool, and get in the headlines that way. You don't need to be recognized that by these clowns. It's not worth your time or your life. Don't throw your life away killing all these idiots. Yeah, some of them deserve to die. Don't waste your time on them. Get out, take a trip, get your head on straight, and you won't want to come back. Trust me. You'll probably have moments where you miss mom and dad and this and that, but it's probably not going to be for you. You're probably better off outside the country. This country is designed for certain kinds of people. 9 to 5ers, those who do well with women or gay, if they're gay, or if you're lesbian or you're trans or black or whatever, but single white men, middle aged men, um, you've ruined it. The women, you've ruined it for us. And we don't have to stick around for your bullshit. You can have it or leave, and we have a way better life than what you could ever imagine. And good fucking luck to you. Good fucking luck. So that's all I got. Just wanted to put a video out there and a hopeful message that there's more than this. Trust me. There's way, way better life than this one in America. Trust me. I've got buddies living in China, Thailand, other places. I've never been back to America in 13 years, and they don't plan on it because this is not the place to be. And I'm learning my lesson. At 44, I had to try it many times, and now I just see that's it. I'll always want to come back and visit, but the only thing is to come back for family, and that's not even united. So I got to let this place go and get back to where I actually have some kind of okay life. Not easy, a lot of challenges, but I got to get back to where I got to go. And that's going to happen. So I want to encourage you to do the same. If you're open and willing to try, you'll get there and you're going to have a lot of options for girls. Trust me. Give it a try. If you're scared, contact me, PM me. I'll give you some details. We'll work through it together, but I encourage you, take a break, get away from this fucking draconian culture, repressive culture, and try something new, start a new chapter of your life. And until then, I wish you all the best. Take care.